Hello everyone, my name is 3D Shadow Raku. Today we're going to be playing Chernobyl. Chernobyl is a really good game. It is an early access game. They for a while didn't have a final ending. Like, you just played the game up to a point and that was pretty much it. If you don't know what Chernobyl is, definitely go read up on that. That is fantastic story. I would recommend learning about it because, like, to this day it's still affecting us. Like I said recently, they've just released the final mission, and with that, I've played this game, I would say, quite a bit. I really don't know much of the story. I'm still pretty much a when it comes to the story, but I'm somewhat familiar with the gameplay mechanics and how this game is supposed to work. I've never beaten the game, but I figured why not? Debating if I want to do an insane run. Oh, we're not doing very easy. No. If we're gonna do an insane or hard. And this was really cool because, like, you can come into here and in the difficulty you can change individuality, or you can just have them all the same. But you can change, terms of survival, management, like it says resources. You can find on each level, which that's a big thing. That is a huge thing. Which, to point out of all the difficulties, you have insane, hard, medium, easy, very easy. It's 5 difficulties, right? My first playthrough was on medium, and there wasn't really a whole lot. I mean, there was quite a bit in each area, but it was very scarce in terms of, like, it being spread out and what was all available to me. So I can only imagine hard and insane is just gonna be equally as annoying. Because, like, I really did struggle with food when I first started. I will put another warning up at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to say one right now. This game does have a lot of flashing lights, loud sounds, so warning is advised, and this does get really weird. You'll know what I mean by this gets really weird.
Chernobyl power plant, a hope for the future.
NAR Corporation begins trials of their proprietary recultivation technology.
Uranium-90 and plutonium-240. Some never abandoned their homes or even moved back. Will Samashells be removed forcibly from the exclusion zone?
Demonstrations across the Ukraine. 10 billions of hryvnias for an indefinite lease.
This is a cabal. NAR thinks they are above the law.
What does NAR really hide behind the patent rights?
One thing is certain, the sarcophagus must remain intact.
Did you get all that? Good. You'll need to know it for this next part. It's very important. And then this also makes a lot more sense if you know what Chernobyl is.
Igor, wake up, you sleepyhead. Look over there.
Ah.
Do you remember the
What a
glade just beyond those
beautiful
trees?
landscape.
That's where you proposed to me.
Ah, yes, and the nice
You were
radioactive
so nervous
factory.
and sweet. You're still sweet, my Professor Kiminik.
Professor Kimiko. I'm sorry, you're thrown by that me again. I did
Anyway,
not do anything.
it feels good to return after all these years, doesn't it?
Well, yes, of course. As always, my beautiful wife. That I don't know the name of.
What
Okay,
is
that's
it, Igor?
different.
You're still half asleep. Wake up.
Okay, no.
Awaken.
Tanya?
No, we can talk about this.
Tanya, stop kidding around.
Tanya, yeah, Tanya, like the Chanka.
You sleepyhead.
I'm gonna look around. Hey, look! It's my scanner. Why is that on the bus? Not the bus, the train. On a train, not a bus. ID no. Igor Kiminik, nuclear. Oh my god. This badge grants its holder access to the valid nuclear power plant. I cannot pronounce that. Oh, I'm a strapping young, good-looking man, if I do say so myself. But let's get off this train and see what's going on out in these woods. For a small dev
Igor.
team, I love the graphics. Okay. Oh, honey, why are you venturing off into the woods? The train conductor said not to leave. You know, that would be the wisest thing to do.
Wait!
Yes. Okay, you gonna explain
You
to...
proposed to me. You were so nervous
What?
and sweet.
What?
My professor came.
What? Oh, what? I quit playing Dragon Age. Come on, dude. I don't know. Okay. Whatever you may be.
Tanya Amelieva, stop this childish nonsense at once.
Agreed.
After all,
Hold on.
That's enough.
You're not gonna say anything, Igor? You know, you're not gonna be like, what was that? Oh my heavens. There was some kind of freakish creature in front of me, glowing green eyes. Like, what? And now a lightning storm is happening. A radiation lightning storm. Be more precise. Just... No. I don't want to know. I can hear a Geiger kind of going off, but I don't have a Geiger.
Now.
Igor.
You're not gonna say anything. Really. There's just all this. And you're just, you know, just turning a blind eye. Oh, what? All of a sudden. Okay. I want to know how this is explained. But we'll give it to him. It's one hell of an intro of a tutorial to give you. I like it. Oh gosh, no. Yes, exactly what I just said. Leave me alone. Do I have bottomless clip here? Oh, I do not have bottomless clip. Okay. Hey, look, Chernobyl host. Chernobyl host. Hey, okay. To explain a little bit, when Chernobyl blew up with all that radiation, it created this new called Chernobylite, and this is currently what it's doing. And this is, and all that's just all like just the moons. It's an incredible power source of power. And it can be anything, like this tree is made of it. But you'll learn.
We are the inevitable.
Because of that right there. No. I'm sorry. How are y'all guys doing today? Y'all having a nice day? I'm sorry.
Why is this place so familiar? It's my old workshop.
Let's get back to work. I can't grow
Please
a
hurry.
board.
This reality is coming apart, can't you see?
I beg your pardon? Some nice servers. Property of the feature deterrence technology. Okay. No idea what y'all do, but I hope it's something good.
Get back to your work. It's the only way out of here.
Bonk. Got quite a bit of gas mask laying around. I mean, it doesn't have to have extra, but I mean, almost like a setup has been going on. A portal generator. Clunky in design, but very... I don't know that word. A high-tech tool that is used to... that uses blah, blah, blah. Tech tool that uses Chernobyl light to create stable wormholes. Wait, wormholes? We'll make this real quick. But remember, time is a timey-wimey thing that's like a ball. You know, it's... can't really explain it because of what you're about to see. Did you get that in the how-to video?
It
Good.
feels good to return.
That line's new.
The entire zone is on lockdown. NAR doesn't screw around.
Yeah. Let's just hope our source comes through and we don't run into any patrols on the way.
And what if we do?
We will improvise. That's what our Sleeping Beauty here paid us for, remember?
Sure. Do you really think they'll test this recultivation something?
I haven't seen any signs of that, but I'm telling you, something is up. There are way too many contractors for such a small area. We can handle the contractors. They're probably some of Wagner's rejects.
Fuck you. I fought alongside those guys.
I know, I'm just messing around, Anton. Let's focus on getting our professor here some of this... Chernobylite? That's what it's called? Igor? Igor. Wake up, Igor. We have to go.
What? I must have dozed off for a moment. Let's go.
I want to go back to sleep, though. I want to talk to the
What
demon
are you?
in my head.
Having doubts, Professor? If you're thinking about backing out, you need to tell us now.
Not a chance. Let's get this over with.
Just you know, rubbing my eyes, still getting awakened now. Nice drastic world. Or park.
You sure this plan of yours is gonna work, Professor Kiminuk?
Professor
Igor, please.
Kiminuk.
And yes, it will. You two take care of your part, and I'll take care of mine. All right?
Can I get a
Try
gun?
to keep a low profile. Last thing we want is a firefight.
A fire? What are you getting us into, Igor?
It is necessary. It's something that needs to be done.
I don't like riddles, Professor.
Right.
You're the boss.
Reminds me of that night op in Syria. Remember that, Olivier?
Oh my god.
Misha, we can't! We have to fall back! The pressure's dropping. Downstairs, now! Go, go, go!
This is no time for bird watching, Igor. Let's go. Through the fence, into the sewers.
Yeah. Bird watching.
Oh,
Just
and down into the underworld
Yeah.
we go.
It's nothing but a hole in the ground, Anton.
Oh, does anyone else feel itchy? So, how bad is the radiation around here these days? It's been a long time, right?
Do yourself a favor and don't think about that right now. Let's focus on doing the job and getting out of here in one piece.
yeah.
If the shit hits the fan, get yourself out of sight until we take care of it, okay? Don't be a Gilroy.
Don't panic, Olivier. No Giroys here. Only some desperate...
Eagle, hey, over here.
Hey, I was talking to Olivier over here.
No talking. Go.
After you, Eagle. Ladies and eggheads first.
Yeah. Ladies and eggheads? Excuse me? No.
What the hell is your problem, Anton?
Sorry, it was just a joke.
Oh, I didn't mean it so aggressive. I'm sorry, Anton.
Shit, Igor, get down.
Okay, now I'm not sorry, I'm about to kick you in the face.
Get to the sewer entrance. We're right behind you.
I didn't think they actually let people out of those vehicles. I want to go home.
Stay in the shadows.
Very right leg.
Become invisible.
Sorry, I was wanting a better
You
view.
were inside the lab? Yeah, for a bit. See anything interesting? Yeah.
Yeah. Come on this side. Gotta do my job as a rat. No, you do not see this.
Identify yourself.
Okay.
I'm the tech guy. I'm here about the power outage. This is the place, right?
First, let's see some ID, tech guy.
He doesn't believe you.
Wait, what? Hold on. Are you in my head? Don't.
No problem. Shit, it's gotta be here somewhere. Guys? Look, let's not make this complicated. You forget about the badge and I'll forget about that bottle.
No ID, huh? What happened? Leave it in your other purse?
He knows.
Sorry for the mix-up.
We'll let it slide this time, but only this time. Get it?
Yes, sir. Remember.
I should have taken that job at my father-in-law's factory. Shit.
Yeah, and now look at you.
I could use another cup of coffee. Preferably with brandy.
Okay. Nice talking to you. I'm
Eagle,
gonna get
hey,
the
over
fuck
here.
out of here. Yeah, thank you. Let me out.
You sure this is the right
Alright,
entrance?
so.
I used to work here, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Igor, take a
I
red
know
reading,
what
will
you're
you?
talking about. And this is the beauty of the inventory. You have to get a certain companion later on to expand it, but this right here is a big factor. Your psyche and your health. You'll see later on.
3.6. Not great. Not terrible. Chin up. We're safe for another hour or so, alright?
None of you are safe.
So hold on. Okay, I don't. Oh, okay. We're just gonna go on. We're gonna go forth, hoping that, you know, maybe those guards won't come and, you know, be like, that tech guy was kind of sus. We should go see where he was going.
I hope you have a good
And
memory.
they just see this just
Okay,
open
I'll
sewage
take
hole or
point.
seeing us just
Yes,
standing outside
Captain
of it
Olivier,
and
sir.
then jumping in. Also, nice joke, asshole. I know that joke.
You sure this device of yours works, Eagle?
I don't have time for getting into details right now, but yes, all it needs is more Chernobylite.
Chernobyl, right. The most radioactive compound on Earth. That's what you called it.
The man knows what he's doing, Anton. Stay focused. Complete the
The
mission.
little thing
We'll all be laughing about this
can
over a
look
beer before
unlivable
you
in
know
this
it.
game. And that's the hard part. I think there's one more thing. Yeah, it's right here. Mechanical parts. Like, this game, you need every bit of resources you can get, like, no matter what they are.
The readings are bad. The numbers are too high. We have to get out of here.
We can't leave him behind, dear God!
Let me out of here! Let me out! Alexander Borisovich, someone has to open the valves manually. Someone has to go inside.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, two hostiles up ahead.
Quiet. Anton, left one's yours. I'll take.
You know,
I'll take
I
the other
don't
one, Olivier.
see who you
Oh,
talking
look at
about.
Bright Boy over here. Okay, it's your show. But if you get us killed, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, I'm probably. Oh, I see.
Bars and rising. To explode. This may surprise you, but I'm actually a soldier, not a nuclear physicist.
Nope, you're gonna die right here.
You
Yeehaw.
hesitated back there. Next time you better use the knife if you want to survive.
Okay. Button dials. I wish I could push a button. This room doesn't look important enough to have the right buttons. This room. Yes.
What was that, Eagle? All right, Eagle. You're the star. Ready to execute the plan?
I'm accessing the terminal. If the AZ5 button is still working.
Ooh. Wait a minute. You look heavily rusted and you hold on. Looks like this might have already blown.
Eagle, please get on with it.
Oh, please get on with it. I'm kind of looking around. You know, there seems to be a lot more added to the beginning.
Igor, don't!
Tatiana?
What are you stalling for, Igor? Time is critical here.
Fuck it, it's a red
nothing.
button.
Just tired.
Right. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Please focus on your job and I focus on mine.
Get back to it then.
Yoink.
The reactor room, now!
Alright, let's GTFO. I don't know if I missed it, but I didn't see them both check the hallway.
Nonsense. It was just a fire, nothing more. We'll get it under control. RBMK reactors do not explode.
The reactor core is exposed. I can see the graphite on the ground.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done.
You killed us, you arrogant son of a bitch! You've killed us all!
I mean, hey, look, I was granted a button of life, okay? Any man in my shoe would have done the exact same thing, and either would have pushed or flipped or turned that big red button into, oh my god, what is this?
What about the radiation?
Let's get this done quickly.
Oh my.
Sorry, am I holding you up?
Wow.
Can you hurry it up down there?
Wow.
Whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah, let me just grab a piece off real quick.
Oh, it's even colder than I remember.
You've seen one of these before, haven't you?
Mayhaps.
A much smaller fragment, but enough for my initial studies.
Are you going to tell me how this fancy gun of yours works?
It creates a kind of shortcut through time and space. It's called a wormhole. It forms a tunnel with two mouths. It needs an exotic energy source to keep it open.
Exotic energy. That's the Chernobylite?
Exactly.
And where does this shortcut lead?
It leads wherever it needs to. Let's leave it at that for now, all right?
What?
My fiancée. She disappeared here during the disaster 30 years ago.
Yeah, can we talk about her later? Grab the crystals and let's go.
My fucking god! Help me!
Buddy, I don't know. I don't have anything to help against that black stuff. Yeah.
Why are you here?
Don't worry about it, bye. I left the format on your desk, and this is the part I was waiting for.
Olivier? Where the hell did you go? Olivier!
What the fuck was that?
Listen, Jesus, I'm so sorry, Olivier. Anton was, he was a good man.
Who was that fucker?
Hell if I know. Somehow he used the negative energy of the Chernobylite to teleport. Now, to confirm this theory...
Stop. That doesn't matter right now. Can he get to us here? And where is here exactly?
We're inside a wormhole connecting two singularities. It's quite short and not very stable, so we need to move. Do you understand? And no, he can't chase us in here. I mean, it's possible in theory, but highly unlikely.
I don't want to know. Just get us out of here.
This way. You'll come out near Mikhail's place, hopefully.
Let's meet there, then. My arm. It feels like the muscle's been twisted from the inside. I'm going to execute that black-masked motherfucker, Anton. I promise you.
Sorry about that. I had a sneeze and I was letting the audio go. And you go, man. You go out. You righteous man. I will help you in your endeavors. Let's go. Oh, I was wanting to explore a little bit. It looked like you had a little opening for me over there, but
This place is definitely not what it used to be. It's like a snake, shedding its skin over and over again. You have to learn it all over again. Feel it. Tame it.
Chernobyl morning. Okay, it looks... Oh, that is so... Oh!
The singularity.
It's
tearing
so
at the
beautiful.
fabric of reality.
The foundations of this reality
Oh,
are really
it's
quite
so
fragile.
beautiful.
You're out of time. Go!
What? Oh, I'm so sorry. I was gazing at the sky. Oh, how I'd love to live here. See that every morning and every night? Oh, man. You know, I think I'll take my chances with, you know, a spray goose man with, you know, a water monster. Potentially. I don't like this. You don't ever add this into the game like this unless, you know, you're hinting at, hey, you know, we might have something lurking in the water. I do not like that. I mean, I could see the floor, so, but I mean, most games when, like, you hear that little splash, the monster's instantly just like,
How many times have we walked through these gates? More than I can count. Let's go in together, my love.
I don't like that. I still don't know who you are.
I need to find a way to reduce my rad levels first.
Reduce my rad levels. Okay.
Look for a little bottle. The label will say potassium iodide, DTPA, and Prussian blue. It helps with radiation poisoning.
My question is, if this is a radiation, you know, door, meaning that, you know, you can't have radiation until you leave it. My portal gun is a Chernobyl-like crystal. I may not meet the smartest person here, okay? That's obvious. But it's kind of common sense that something that was made by radioactive, and they, you know, name it something, that it stays radioactive. And it's... And I doubt my little dinky portal gun here can protect it. There's no way. Wait, what? Go through the last one. I ain't go through that middle one. We're gonna be different here, okay? They expect you to go through the middle. Again, this should have came up, but I guess not. Oh. The beautiful... Aww. I mean, that daytime glow is just fascinating. Don't get me wrong. But... That nebula. Also, throughout this, you're gonna be seeing me randomly just do this when I go up to anything. Oh, I got a lot of herbs. I want to make as much stew as I can. Ooh. Sir.
Hands where I can see them. What's the password?
What?
Olivier, it's me, for Christ's sake.
Igor? Oh, damn it. Nostalgia. It's nostalgia. It was your idea, goddammit. Come on in.
How do you...
Igor, you're a bit of a handyman, right? Take a look around and see if any of this crap is useful.
This is your element, my sweet.
Yes,
Create
ma'am.
order from this chaos.
And this is where I'd say the Fallout element comes in, because it kind of does look like the base building menu interface that you would see when you play Fallout 4 and you know, do base building. I don't know about Fallout 76, 74, I don't know, the newest one, the one that kind of just went on the whole series, but this building mechanic is more focused on crafting than it is like actually like building a town. This is all you get. You can't place on the walkway. You can place throughout this floor, the little side floor over here, and this bottom area. You can't go on the stairways, and you can't go on the stairway or up there. Which, yeah, it's kind of a meh bummer thing. So you're kind of minimal on where you can build, but that's actually where I kind of like this, because it's now kind of forced to be your home and you have to set things up in a set way. Like when I was playing, this area was like my dining area, so I had like, you know, a dining table and my gardening, in which, yes, it does matter actually if you put dining tables up even if you don't use them, because if you look over to the left where it says base statistics, you want to look for the top one, comfort of life at base. And tables, chairs, lamp posts, flowers, even adding dolls will add comfort to the base. It's all varies differently. We'll put you right there. Yeah. But yeah, like you gotta worry about radiation safety, air quality, power supply, where they sleep, and each bed's different actually. If you read the description of them, they'll tell you that they're different. Because for the longest time, like, I just did bunk beds. I was like, oh, I get 2 beds for the price of 1? Dude, that is chump change. And to just soon realize that there's infirmary beds, which infirmary beds actually not only give you an extra, you know, a place for someone to sleep, but it adds comfort to life, because it's the only bed in the game that will actually regen a small amount of health to anyone who uses it. I don't know if you can use it, but I wouldn't see why you would need to. You need these 3 basics, okay? You need your work table, laser, and your Chernobyl. Once you get that down, then it's pretty much to your inventory, and this is where I literally meant by everything. You got your crafting tools, you got your worksmith, armorsmith, storage, and gardening. But just as it says right there, each day you'll be rewarded with opportunities to return to the base and expand it. You are limited by the amount of resources.
Tell me you're not going straight back to the power plant. Because if you want to commit suicide, there are easier ways.
Yeah,
we're outnumbered, outgunned, everything. We need intel, backup, supplies, and most of all, we need a fucking plan.
But my wife, I'm a man, okay? I would love to get my, you know, if I was in issues, I'd be like, yes, I want my wife back, please, you know? But if it got to the point to where you can hear her, it's one thing, but if you can start physically seeing her, like he was earlier, where she was just like disappearing to ashes, like Thanos just came in and kept, you know, just jazz musing it just with snaps everywhere. But if it got to that point, I would be very questionable on who this is talking to me, because it literally said we are inedible, made no like who are we and what do you mean by identical? Like, he doesn't even question it. He's like, yes, my wife, you are so important. You are the only thing that should ever matter in my life. Something's not right.
Okay, Olivier, let's hear your plan.
I'm glad you're seeing reason. See this board behind me? We can use it to map out our plan of action. Figure out how to get inside the power plant and find whatever it is you're looking for. Or whomever. Every piece of intel, every bit of info about resources, we'll document in right here. We'll take our next step when the time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. If we're going to use this warehouse for our base, we need to find some supplies and get organized. Somewhere to sleep would be a start. Maybe we can find some cots?
Okay. Let's do this right.
Great. I'll do everything I can to help you figure out what happened to this Tatiana? That was her name, right? One last thing before you go. NAR uses weapons with a biometric lock. We can't use them, so we have to defend ourselves with what we have. Use it as a last resort. I presume you know how to handle firearms?
Yeah. Look at me, man. I am...
Then you're all set. I
Oh,
have faith in
Texas.
you, Igor.
Okay. Oh, man. And this is... Hold on. Can I just not see it? Yeah. Okay, so
You
this
can
is...
see everything from here.
You cannot succeed alone, but there are others who will help you.
I'm not sure what to do first. Should I tell Olivier to run some errands, or should I do it myself?
So this is where the game gets very interesting. So you yourself as Igor will always be a percentage sign because you are the player and it's just on how you perform. That's simply it. But throughout the game you start unlocking, more companions, which then you can just fill up all these except for this bottom one. This, as it says, if you get the little utensils, you get food, you get the bullet, you get ammo, and then if you get the little plus sign, you get medicine. There is actually a fourth icon. You just don't see it until it starts getting bad. When you want to do a mission, you can actually progress the game in any way you want to. Instance, if my main mission was to if this was some kind of main mission, but I didn't want to do it because I'm like, I don't know, that seems kind of sketchy. You are allowed to send another another NPC to do your mission while you go and just do a medicine drop, or you get some food, whatever it may be, or even take a day off at your base, which is another big feature, because if a companion doesn't have a high enough percentage, instance if all he was getting was 40s or lower, I probably wouldn't send Olivier out because I don't want to risk losing him. So you just tell him to stay at the base, and at the base they'll heal up and they'll just be refreshing. I think that if you do keep an NPC at base, it doubles your gardening produce. Because I noticed the one time that I did it with Olivier, that I did it on my first playthrough, the one time that I actually used it, normally during that time I was only getting 10 food per run, but that one time I came back I got 20. So I'm not sure if keeping someone at base will produce more, but hey, it's a good thing to know. But early on, the biggest thing is not medicine, and it's not ammo. Food. You want as much food as you can get. So I will do the food run, and let's see. $50, $72, $78, $60. Ooh, $54. I'm gonna send you on something I have a good chance about. I would not mind having some ammo. But what's really cool is as we play, and I'll probably point it out a lot because I love pointing it out, but if I don't, always keep your eye over here to where this factory is, because that's where we were just at. We were just over there trying to get inside, and that's where we got our little teleporty gun. But keep an eye on that, because as we play, this whole map will change drastically. Not as simple as like, oh, the road changed to blue or something. No, like it gets to a point to where you literally would only have one area to go because everything else is dead. Simply put.
Are we doing this or what?
Yeah. Oh man. But I'll show you one last thing. Igor's room. This room's actually really interesting. This board is actually your clue board, so you start collecting clues. And this...
Ariadne, my life's work. Still a prototype, but it will recreate any event from the past if you feed it the right data. Glad I didn't let those Brits destroy it. It will help me find Tatiana. Just like in the myth of Theseus, Ariadne's thread will lead me to the truth, hopefully.
So what he's talking about is it connects with your board. Over time you start finding collectibles and pieces that will help you with this. This is what you need to use in order to do this, your heist. And your heist has everything. To the teams, to your tools, to your investigations. You can,
Man,
I'm pretty sure, do a heist to a point.
This panoramic overlook of the zone will help us plan our tasks for the day ahead. Just let me know when you're ready, boss. We can get started.
Thank you. I don't know if you can start the heist early. I know that you can start this early, though. You can do the, kind of like the Oculus Rift VR, or not, it's more of like an AR experience. Because I noticed that when I did it, one of the ones I did was fully complete and there was a lot of dialogue, but then there was another one I didn't fully complete. I was missing 2 pieces of it, but I was able to start it, and not knowing that when you start them you can't do them again, and there was a lot of blank spots throughout that one. So I think it is really important that you try to find them all before you do them. If I start having issues, I'll probably end up just like looking up where the collectibles are at, see if I can't get them. Also in his room, you can get a beautiful kind of side scroll of what his wife looks like. And what's really cool is the music that you hear always in the background. Is actually his wife's music, because she plays music, and he actually talks about it throughout the game. Little details.
I see Mikol's old radio is working again.
Yes, Anton fixed it before we left. Should be usable.
I'm sorry, Olivier, really, but we need to focus on what's ahead of us.
Oh, Igor. Jesus. Alright, but I'm probably gonna call it there. I am running out of time, almost hitting an hour recording, so but we will definitely keep playing this. Appreciate y'all coming out and watching. Hit that like button if you liked it. Give me a shout out on platforms, please. I would love to grow and just keep producing more videos. So as always, thank you.